Hello fellow gamers and welcome to another greenhell video with the Unkempt Gamer. Whether you're your first time viewer or you're back, so glad you're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And today, as it probably says in the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about the Witchdoctor's hut. Some of y'all have made some comments about wanting to see a little bit more, and I'm happy to indulge that. After I take care of this completely normal activity before the start of the video. There we go. Yeah, now it should be nice and quiet. All right. Little snack for our buddies. So anyway, yes, unfortunately due to the update to beta, we had to restart our save, so all the stuff we were working on is gone. But that's okay. I mean, we got some other... can't show too much. We got some other stuff going on right there. But one of the things that we are also working on is a new Witchdoctor's hut. We're doing something a little bit different. The one that you initially saw in a different video, the shelves video, I should say, looks a little bit different than this one. But I wanted to show it to y'all first before we showed Gandalf, before Gandalf shows you how he builds the Witchdoctor's hut. There's another way that you can build it that makes it a little bit bigger, and it's by actually just connecting all of the supports together, like so. You have a lot of room in here, which is what we were kind of not going for in the other one, and as you can see, it's still under construction. So if you're a fan of somebody, if you're a fan of structures, I should say, that where you have a little bit more room, then by all means, all you have to do is go over to your frame section in the triangular frame. Just set it up to where they all connect in this shape. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This hexagonal shape right here. But if you want it a little bit closer together, a little more cramped, which is what Gandalf was going for when he created his little masterpiece, then you'll want to keep watching. Well, either way, I hope you keep watching so that you can see another or an alternative to this type right here. But without further ado, let's get into it. And all right, folks, I have brought in a wonderful, wonderful friend of the community, the channel, and our live streams on Friday. That's right, check us out on Twitch. Plug, 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 plug. Say hello to everybody, Mr. Gandalf.
Hello to everybody, Mr. Gandalf.
And Gandalf is going to show us how he put together that lovely, lovely Witchdoctor's base. And I think a good spot would probably be, I guess, just right over here is what I'm thinking.
That ought to work. It's not perfectly flat, but that's actually fine because the original one that I believe that everybody saw actually is on a little bit of an incline. I think actually it's right about here.
Yeah, that looks right.
Yeah, and it's on a little bit of an incline, which is actually a little bit amusing because you end up getting a bit of a roller coaster ride in there. All right, well then, without further ado, let's get right to it. So first thing you'll notice is, I'm sure he's showing you guys, but we had a little bit of a large one there, but people also saw there was a smaller one, and some were asking how we did that. So first things first, similar idea to the big one. We start with triangular frames, right? And I'm just going to go ahead and... so the key here, one of these guys, one of the logs there is going to be your central pillar, right? So just basically get that about where you're going to want it. So I'm going to put it there, right? Now here's the key. Before you do anything else, you continue putting down more frames. And the reason is that if you don't, it does exactly what that one over there did and starts snapping them together. If you don't want them to snap, you got to put them all to get down while they're still blueprints.
And when you say before you do anything else, what you mean is before you fill the materials into these blueprints and complete it.
Precisely. All right, let's see. I will try to do as thoroughly obsessive a job as I did when we got the one that everybody was all aflutter about. And you'll note that I'm trying to line up one with that central location. But then I'm also trying to line up the one of the corners with the corner that already exists, so that they end up It's basically like if you've seen a hexagon broken down into triangles, same idea. All right, there. And it's okay if they don't overlap perfectly. It's actually probably better if they aren't perfectly overlapped. If there's like a little bit of that's peeking out, it'll make it easier for you to actually completely build them. If there's a perfect overlap, there is a chance that when you finish one, you might not be able to finish the one that's overlapping.
That's good advice.
So,
gosh, you got this just on the first stinking take. That looks beautiful. That's amazing. That's amazing, Gandalf.
thank you.
So to give folks an idea, what you could do after that. Obviously, I can't do it right now, but you would put your walls in, short walls, doorways, window walls, whatever you prefer on these. Once these, what are these? What kind of frames are these called? Triangular frames. Yeah. Once these triangular frames are complete, that way you would have doors. We seem to be partial with the banana leaf tops.
Now, I think I may have ended up putting down the log frames for this one, yes. But when I did this one over here, when I did the original, I did them with bamboo logs. And I did that because it gave a nice sort of juxtaposition. You could kind of see the difference between that and the wall. Because I did want to use the wooden walls. So with the bamboo frames, it sticks out a little better.
I agree. Yeah, and you can mix it up. To Gandalf's point, you can mix it up. You can have wood here, you can have bamboo, you can have a combination of the two. Or what we've started doing, which I really like, if we do a wood frame, we'll do, for example, bamboo walls. You can do mud walls, you can do bamboo walls and mud ceilings, or palm leaf ceilings, banana leaves. And then once you have this complete, whoops, I just did a 180, wow, or a 360. That was amazing. I might have to go back on playback. But then after that, you can start filling it in with all of the little necessities that you deem a requirement in your hut, whether you want it to be a witch doctor's hut, a pantry, you name, who knows, a smithy, whatever you think. But yeah, this is what she looks like, and as you can see, you can build it on unlevel terrain. And if you'd like, or how am I going to put this? If you build it, I should say, we'd love to see it in Discord. There's a link down in the description of this video for my Discord channel. You can post a picture in there. There's a room in there called Show Us Your Base. We'd love to see screenshots. Folks have been posting screenshots in there quite often, and it's really cool to see people's creativity and their inventions.
Yeah, I agree. There's members of our community that are really, really impressively creative. They come up with some amazing things.
And it looks like you're redoing this with bamboo, huh?
I am indeed, because what can I say? I like the bamboo look.
Yeah, it looks great. And you know what? Maybe we just leave this here, because this is currently it's our Friday Twitch stream. Maybe we just leave this here and we build it on Friday. If people want to come watch us do this live, we've still got to furnish this area. Of course, we're doing some fancy schmancy stuff over here as well with it. But yeah, any other... Go ahead.
Maybe we've got like the witch doctor's hut here, and then like a quarantine infirmary or whatever over here.
Yeah, that's true. I do have a fever right now, so this would be where I was at. That's for sure. But yeah, anything else? Anything else, Gandalf?
Actually, yeah. One thing.
Yeah.
With this cramped space, it's gonna be a bit hard to place things inside, particularly because of this guy right here. So what I recommend is actually to come from the outside when you're building. So let's do real quick shelf here, right? So I could try to put it in there, but I'm going to have this column in my way, so I'm not going to be able to see. All right. So instead, flip it around. Center it outside. Step through. And then what you're going to see happen once you get this guy built, you're going to notice that when it's about as close to it as you can give it a little shimmy, and it'll only be a tiny bit where it turns white. And that means that you're about as close as possible to the wall that you can get.
Very nice. And folks, you might not have been able to see that turn from red. To us, it looked just like a gray blueprint. But yeah, what Gandalf said is absolutely true. You know, you would just slowly tease it until you found the sweet spot for it. And there you have it. You've got your shelf ready to go.
So right there.
Got it.
Which it didn't stay down, but oh well.
That's okay. That's okay. We got 4 hours on Friday to play around with it, most definitely. Well, that's great, Gandalf. Any other pearls of wisdom as it relates to the Witchdoctor's hut?
Yes. Be crazy.
Be crazy. Be original. Be creative. If you can copy this frame by frame, no pun intended, if you want to, but you don't have to. Like I tell my streamers on our Twitch live stream, play, have fun. And this is, I can't show you all that yet. God, I did it again. I'm such a spoiler when it comes to that stuff. But yeah, just have fun, just play, and that's when the real creativity comes out. All right, is that it, sir? Is that it?
That is it for now. That's all the wisdom I have for you, I fear.
Well, it was plenty. It was chock full of wisdom. I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy week to hang out with me so that we could put this video together. And again, check us out on Twitch. I think I've only said that about 42 times. I'm just really excited about what we're doing here. But yeah, folks, with that out of the way, as it starts to rain, we would like to wish you happy building, safe building, and many blessings. Thank you so much for watching, folks. Take care.